Hi guys, welcome to Alvarez TV. Today we're just looking at relative humidity and what it does to our guitars, and specifically in our experience, guitars suffer in our homes during the winter, and we want to try and explain why that happens and how best to look after your instruments. No guitars? Tim looks nervous.
What will we do?
Why do you look nervous?
What will we do with our hands?
I'm just really interested as to see. I don't understand still how this is going to show.
Okay, so we're going to try and talk about relative humidity, especially very low relative humidity, as we know is like the nemesis of the acoustic guitar, or the enemy of acoustic guitar. So I just wanted to show, because people say cold air holds less moisture, which is true. And warm air holds more moisture, which is absolutely true. But there's something a bit more than that to explain, I feel, especially when we're in our homes, it's winter, heating, aircon, all that sort of stuff, which is what damages our guitars. Mainly, you know, you don't often go to like Death Valley with your guitar when it's like 120 degrees and 10% humidity or whatever, or you don't hang out in the Amazon that much. In our homes is often where the damage, or even in stores, it can happen. So I wanted to talk about relative humidity, what it means, and what usually a lot of the case happens, and how to show how relative humidity can plummet in our houses, our homes. Okay, Tim will know this. What's air made of?
Hydrogen, oxygen,
Nitrogen. Nitrogen.
Is it got
oxygen.
hydrogen in?
Nitrogen.
I thought of water immediately there. Nitrogen.
78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. There's 99% gone, right?
No hydrogen, carbon dioxide is the other bit.
Correct. So 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, is 99% of air is already taken up. The remaining 1% is all sorts of stuff. Part of that stuff is water molecules, water vapor, which is what we're interested in for relative humidity. When you heat air, it starts moving around and it starts expanding. The air gets bigger and bigger and bigger. As we said, warm air holds more moisture than cold air. So let's take this beaker here, okay? So let's say that this is the amount of water molecules, water vapor, in that 1% that's left. So this full beaker is the amount of space that's left in that 100% of the air. Is that clear?
Yes.
And we filled it halfway up, so it's about 50% relative humidity. Okay, so that is 50% relative humidity of the space left in the air that we can use for water vapor. So that comes into our house. Say from the outside, this nice 50% of the air, say it's summer or winter, and all of a sudden, well, say it's winter, we have the heating on. That air arrives and we heat it up. What does the air do? Starts moving around, jumping around, it expands. So that same amount of water vapor in that volume of air, so we heat it up a little bit. This is now the volume of air, and the percentage of water vapor has dramatically dropped. That's relative humidity. So we continue to heat that air in our home. Now this body of air here has gone from 50% relative humidity to maybe what? 8, 10%?
Maybe 12 and a half.
12,
What's that?
whatever it might be. So we've heated that air up in our homes. The reason that rule of warm air holding more moisture against cold has gone, because there's no other source of water in the house. You're just heating the air. So near the ocean, humid air the heat will vaporize that moisture, and it turns into water vapor. So you get very humid air. But in our homes, we're simply heating that air up. There's no extra source of moisture to keep the humidity consistent.
Of course.
So the RH, the relative humidity in our homes in the winter when you do this, absolutely plummets to this. And that's what breaks your guitar. That's why you got to humidify, especially in the house. Obviously outside, people know that, you take your guitar, but that's what happens. We're heating air up and we're not adding any moisture. So the RH plummets. You go back the other way, you cool that air down, the body of air or the space available for water molecules in that body of air gets smaller, so the humidity comes up. It cools down again. The space in the air for water molecules again gets smaller, so the RH, relative humidity, comes up. What happens next though? If it keeps cooling? That's called saturation, and that's called reaching the dew point. It's 100% humidity. And when you reach saturation, that's when you see condensation and eventually rain.
That's when your guitar rains. You go get the towel.
Or you can see condensation on...
Of course.
You know, you
see it in windows, you see it in...
And that's when the RH comes up and it turns into moisture. So keep it in the middle, and your guitars will always be fine.
Get a humidifier.
Yeah. Clear?
Clear. Makes sense.
Crystal. Perfect.
All right.
Good explanation.
Great. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks.
Catch you later.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you want to watch more videos like this one, click the video on the screen now.